bitch. You don't gotta be just all smoke, nigga. Just smoke. Hold up. Cause I don't know how to do nothing else. The mama did, yeah. I told her run it backwards, 7 on the clip, yeah. I had you coming backwards. Shout out to Iceberg, Kevin Stacking. Out to that bitch, keep spitting, niggas spitting macking. Yeah. All that shit was really facts and nothing else. Cause I don't know how to do nothing else. Cause I don't know how to do nothing else. Cause I don't know how to do nothing else.
17 the motherfucker, nigga, that bitch run, nigga. Hell yeah, nigga, that bitch run, nigga. Fucking right.
My voice is different, I can hear you, you know what I'm saying? That's all this motherfucking smoking, I guess, but
say, man, y'all know I'm my own boss. 10, y'all know this UGK for life. Yeah, I pull up flash. Real smash the cup of pocket full of money. Young nigga, he'll move. See that, they don't wanna see that. Yeah, I keep a bad bitch. And everybody on her, she can cook, she can clean, and she move that work for me. They don't wanna see that. Fresh off for 2 years, bed rest crawling, nigga. From damn near paralyzed back to ballin', nigga. Jump back in the booth, it was calling, nigga. Now I'm on you boys' ass, ain't no stalling, nigga. Yeah, you got away with murder while I was trying to breathe, but now I'm back and making them pussy niggas deal with me. Now the streets getting the truth and they feel me, nigga. Only way to stop the truth is to kill me, nigga. And I don't think you got it in you. If you do, nigga, show me. Got some killers hang around you, hope that you ain't your homies. 50 told me if it's water, go straight at you niggas junkie. Look, you niggas hate that pimp, even pick me, you fucking fucker, yeah. Pull up flash, real smash the cup, pocket full of money, young nigga, he'll move. They don't wanna see that. Yeah, I keep a bad bitch, and everybody on her, she can cook, she can clean, and she move that work for me. Drop top, flip flop out the chop shop. All white candy coated with the big block. Drill nigga from the sip, how you love that? Pour out some liquor for the pimp, let's show some love back. Drill game on deck, it's everything real. I believe in UGK record, it's everything drill. Sign sealed, then deliver to your snitch nigga. And I'm a ball like a dog on your bitch nigga. Heavyweight, bitch, I'm a heavyweight. And I don't hesitate, I regulate, cause I can got it, babe. Who in the fuck you pussy nigga think you're scared, bruh? Violate the drill and we gon' show what it's worth. Yeah, I pull up flash, real smash the cup of pocket full of money. Young nigga, he'll move. They don't wanna see that. Yeah, I keep a bad bitch, and everybody on her, she can cook, she can clean, and she move that work for me. They don't wanna see that.
All right, y'all. We gonna play one more while I'm finishing rolling this blunt, and then we gonna talk our shit. We gonna finish one more, then we gonna talk our shit, man. I got time for that dumb stuff. We not gonna do that. Let's see.
Real smash the cup of pocket full of money, young nigga, he'll move. They don't wanna see that. Yeah, I keep a bad bitch, and everybody on her, she can cook, she can clean, and she move that work for me. They don't wanna see that. Fresh off for 2 years, bed rest crawling, nigga. From damn near paralyzed back to ballin', nigga. Jump back in the booth, it was calling, nigga. Now I'm on you boys' ass, ain't no stalling, nigga. Yeah, you got away with murder while I was trying to breathe, but now I'm back and making them pussy niggas deal with me. Now the streets getting the truth and they feel me, nigga. Only way to stop the truth is to kill me,
nigga.
If you do, nigga, show me. Got some killers hang around you, hope that you ain't your homies. 50 told me if it's water, go straight at you niggas junkie. Look, you niggas hate that pimp, even pick me, you fucking fucker.
Pimp never told me to fuck it for you. They don't wanna see that. And everybody wanna. Flip flop, drop top, out the paint shop.
Flip flop out the chop shop. All white candy coated with the big block. Trill nigga from the SIP, how you love that?
How you love that?
Let's show some love back.
Let's show some love back.
It's everything real. I believe in UGK record. It's everything trill. Sign sealed, then delivered to your snitch, nigga. And I'm a ball like a dog on your bitch, nigga. Heavyweight, bitch, I'm a heavyweight.
Heavyweight. Cause I could die today. Y'all should be rolled up. I think y'all should be rolled up. Half of y'all should have something in the air already. Hey man, it's Christmas Eve. It's all right. Put it in the air. I guarantee you, if you got a house full of people and you put alcohol on the table, you finna have niggas. It's finna be arguing, fighting, all kind of shit going on. Put them same group of people in the room and put some weed in there and watch how cool everybody get. Niggas gonna be talking about what high school you went to and all kind of shit, nigga. Put something in the air. That's like my new moniker. Like, you can't go wrong. But Merry Christmas Eve, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to speak my piece on this right quick. What exactly are we celebrating when we say Merry Christmas? Like, what are we? Is it? I said this earlier. It's Jesus' birthday, right? So shouldn't we be getting presents for Jesus and like leaving it wherever we need to leave it, and then going on about our business instead of all us going broke buying shit that am I wrong? Am I tripping? I don't want to be tripping because I know how I was raised. I believe in Christmas and all that, yeah. But you got stuff now that come out that tell you that it ain't even Jesus' real birthday. You got stuff that come out now that say, it's a lot of stuff that come out now. I don't know if y'all noticed that. It's I don't know if they want us confused or if they giving us the truth. I want to know what y'all think, because when I remember I was little. I said this earlier. I was 11 years old, and I remember thinking about the concept of Christmas. And when they told me it was Jesus' birthday, but we was getting toys. Like the kid, we would get toys and clothes and shoes. And I'm leaving these cookies and this milk out for this big white dude that I ain't never met in my life. And I always wondered, did he bring Jesus his presents? I was 11, man. I didn't fucking know. I was trying to figure it out. I was trying to find myself. So from 11 years old, Christmas didn't make sense to me, but I didn't question it because I still wanted my toys. and my clothes and stuff. But by the time I was 15, 16, before I even had my daughter, I was I knew Christmas was a money grab. I figured it out real early. So I want to say to all the parents out there that might think the same, you're not wrong. You you love your child year round. You love your family year round. Your parents, your siblings. You love them year round. So don't break yourself on Christmas just so it could be that one day and they go in there and open up shit and then the day go away and all your money gone away too. That it just don't make sense. Now get together with your family, have a good time, enjoy your family, but don't fuck your budget up. Hey, I'm serious. Do not fuck your budget up because guess what? When Christmas over with, when was Christmas Sunday, right? When Monday hit, guess what? It's gonna be right back to reality. Them bills gonna still be sitting there waiting on your ass, and there's gonna be some more bills coming in, and then the bills for January gonna start coming in, and then y'all see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not telling you don't do nothing for your kids or nothing for your family. I'm telling you don't break your budget. Don't lose your mind over this Christmas shit. Like, it's gonna be what it is. It's gonna stay that way. If you fall into the myth of Christmas, the way it's been taught to us, you gonna be a broke motherfucker by the end of December. Yeah, you gonna be real short. The money you had is not gonna be what the fuck is there. Is all I'm trying to tell you. So is it worth it to y'all to do that? That's my question. Is it worth it to y'all to be flat ass broke? Or some of us have money, but the money we consider that being broke. Is it worth hitting that spot for one day out of the year that's not nobody in your house birthday and nobody in your house special day? It's Jesus Day is what it's supposed to be. We supposed to say happy birthday, Jesus, and then we supposed to move around and do what we supposed to do. That's what I thought. Now, if I'm wrong, and if y'all feel like I'm wrong, that's fine. We can have differences of opinions, but I want to know how I'm wrong and what y'all think. How was y'all raised? Do you celebrate Hanukkah? Do you celebrate what's the other names of this other shit? Hanukkah, Christmas, come on, y'all know the names of the other shit. It's called all kind of shit. It got different names. Y'all help me out. I ain't say I know everything. I know Hanukkah and Christmas. What else? What else is it called? What else is it called? Let me see. What's up? Prayed up. What's happening? Willie, what's happening? Y'all help me out. I need to know what it's called. What is it called? I know how. What's up, Yank? I know. Yeah. Happy Christmas Eve, my dog. Come on, y'all, help me out. Christmas, Hanukkah, and what? What's the other name? Come on, y'all, don't do that. Help me out. Y'all know them. Come on, Willie. Yank. For real. Yeah, roll up. Put it in the air. What's the other names? Come on, y'all, don't do that. Y'all know them. Christmas, Hanukkah, and what else? What's the other one? Boy, say got them woods burning. Boy, I try to roll a backwood, that motherfucker fall apart like a piece of cornbread, nigga. Yes, sir. Everything for the pimp, man. This shit getting hard though, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. It's always been hard, bro. But when with the death threats and they could be some weak ass death threats too. I don't want y'all to think, oh, 17 and things. Man, fuck these pussy ass niggas. What nigga you know gonna want to do something to you and call you and tell you about it? Yeah, you feel me? That hit the like button, y'all. That shit is free. That's not a cash app. That's not a super chat. That's not none of that. It's free. The like button, the dislike button, the subscribe button, the goddamn share button. Sharing the videos is very important too. This is all stuff you do for free to help the channel if you don't have the money to do anything else. I think we could do that for each other. But back to what I was saying. What's the other names, y'all? Christmas, Hanukkah, and what? Yeah, man. Yeah, Willie. For real. We say blank, man, the holidays don't feel the same no more. They really don't, man. What age, and then what age do y'all feel like y'all hit when it wasn't feeling the same? Honestly, y'all be honest. What age was y'all when y'all start feeling like Christmas was not the same no more? We all know what it was like when we was little, when we was, you know, adolescents. What age were you when you started figuring out, hey man, this Christmas shit is not what they say it is? Y'all answer that question too, but answer me. It's Christmas, Hanukkah, and what else? Because it got other names. You say there's no holiday spirit anymore. Yeah, no, it's not, dog. It's not. Too much negativity, yeah. Yes, sir. I would say Happy Merry Christmas. You know what I mean? Which say really confused, so we dumb to the actual facts. Yeah, but what's the name, y'all? Come on, y'all know it. Somebody on here know it. It's not just Christmas and Hanukkah. It's something else. It's another name too. Come on, y'all think. I know we all hide. I know we all blow, but one of y'all gonna remember. Would you say, Willie? Oh, my opinion. Prayed up. What's happening? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Yank Mob, would you say Jesus wasn't born in no winter month, but people might get their feathers ruffled? So I just say happy holidays. Hey man, you ain't got to do that. Speak on it. I'm really curious. I ask questions. This ain't nothing to bash nobody or nothing. Like, hit the link, nigga. Explain to me. I like to learn the different. You know what I'm saying? Would you say prayed up? You said facts. He was born around first week of April. So is that why Easter? See, somebody gonna have to hit the link and explain this to me. What's up, Brian? You say, what's up, fam? Just leaving the Christmas party at the strip club. Already, homie. I already like the way you bringing it in. Yeah, right. Yeah, come sit on Santa lap, bitch. I mean, lady. You know what I'm saying? There you go, Yank. Appreciate it, Yank. Appreciate that super chat, Yank. Because, you know, they say I don't get no super chats and no super stickers, no cash apps. That's what they say about me, Yank. That's what they, yeah. Boy, you just can't win around here, boy. Nigga just, what that comedian said, you just can't win no more. These niggas want to see you doing bad. You just can't win no more. Yeah, every little super chat, super sticker, cash app, all that shit count. That's like Christmas presents. God damn it. What you say? Yeah, that shit true, Yank. Jethro. You say I'm 40, so maybe around my late 20s. That's when you realize that Christmas wasn't really what it. Damn, you was all the way in your 20s. Damn, boy, I realized it early. Yeah, see, Gemini say probably at 11 or 12. Yank Mob said since 83. He say he was about 7. And he 44 now. Gemini. Kwanzaa. There you go. Kwanzaa. Yeah. So you got Christmas. You got Kwanzaa. You got didn't I say Hanukkah? Hanukkah, right? Um, this is the thing that be confusing me. Uh, which one is it, dog? Is it Christmas? Is it Hanukkah? Is it shit? What's the name of the other one? Y'all know what he just said. Which one is it? What's the true form of how do I word this? What's the true form of what Christmas is and what it stands for? The true story behind it. What is it? I'm not joking, y'all. I'm serious. I ain't trying to, you know, make fun of nothing nobody believe in. I don't do that. I'm really asking the question, like, which one is the one? Which Kwanzaa, Christmas, why be want to say Hanukkah? Not Hanukkah, shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Christmas, Kwanzaa, and I just said it. Which one is the real one? Nobody knows. Is that what y'all telling me? Nobody knows what the real story or the real actual facts of Christmas is. It's alright if y'all don't know. Just say it, cause y'all see I'm lost too. I got questions. Y'all don't know. Nobody know. Kwanzaa, Christmas, and what's the name of that shit with the H? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Here, I'm gonna drop the link. We ain't gotta have 1,000 people in here for me to drop the link and talk to people that I'm interested in knowing what the hell. If y'all ain't learned by now, man, I be having questions. I don't give a shit. I ain't the nigga that act like diesels. I want to know. You can learn from. If you think you can't learn from people, you a dumbass. If you think you know it all, there go the link. I just dropped the link in the chat because I really want to know. What's the one with the H? Hold on, I'm gonna remember it. Kwanzaa, Christmas, how you say that shit? I just said it a minute ago. I told y'all I'm blown. But I really do want to know what the real story is to y'all. Don't write a paragraph and try to make me read that shit this early while I'm blowed. Just hit the damn link and tell me the real story of Christmas. Or what Christmas is supposed to be is what I want to know. I'm curious, and I know it's different stories. I want to hear. What's up, Jethro?
Hey, what it do, man? Good morning,
man.
Christmas Eve, man.
Good morning, homie. Happy Merry Christmas Eve. Shit.
right.
Okay, so tell me, man.
Yeah, man. So it's kind of a combination of a whole bunch of different I would say ancient beliefs and rituals and celebrations.
But which one is the one that okay, like I said.
Okay, so we got the ones that you were mentioning. You know, you got Christmas, you got Hanukkah, you got Kwanzaa. What else? And that's just about it. Yeah, those are the main three around this time of the year: Kwanzaa, Christmas, and Hanukkah.
Hanukkah. Okay. Now, what is Kwanzaa is based around what? What's the?
So Kwanzaa was invented. Kwanzaa is a North American belief system that started like in Watts or like somewhere like in L.A., Compton. You know,
Kwanzaa started in Cali.
Yeah. That's real shit. So
I didn't know that.
The 1960s. It was all part of the Black Power movement. You know what I mean? Back in those days.
So what? This was Huey P. Newton them and shit.
I wouldn't say them directly, but it was around those same era of people. You know.
Okay.
So with all that kind of going on, everybody's thought thought process and mindset was to reach into Africa and pull, try to get some type of identity to stop celebrating quote unquote the white man's holiday. So like Christmas and shit like that,
I
right?
was finna say so to not be calling it Christmas and celebrating the what would you call it? The
I would say not even celebrating Jesus in that manner, but just, I guess, at a time when Black identity was still trying to be figured out, people wanted to gravitate towards something African. So they started pulling these African words and African beliefs and correlating them to basically a system they could follow. And kind of, man, I'm not trying to make it complicated, but they reached into Africa and pulled certain things to make this holiday, which we call Kwanzaa today.
Okay, so Kwanzaa, let's say Kwanzaa. What do we when you celebrate Kwanzaa? What are you celebrating? You're not celebrating the birth of Jesus, right?
No, you're not.
That's what I'm saying.
They basically have like a set of days, and each day is a representation of a set of principles to abide by or to be thankful about. I don't know them off the top of my head, but that's just like a general
description.
Of what I'm aware of it to me.
Okay. Yeah. So that's Kwanzaa, right?
Right.
Now, what about Hanukkah?
Now, Hanukkah that's really, really old. That predates Christmas. Hanukkah basically was a Hebrew system of celebrating. I think the 9 days, because it's they have that candle that they use to represent it, like that menorah. I forget how many candlesticks they have, but each day you light that menorah, and kind of like Kwanzaa, it's like it means certain things. You know what I mean? So that's Hanukkah, and that definitely don't believe in Jesus. So,
and they definitely don't. You said,
yeah, a lot of Hebrew don't really believe in Jesus Christ, as that whole story, yada yada yada. But yeah.
Well, okay. Well, I'm just trying to figure out. So, because we the way we was taught, it was Jesus' birthday. So, who are they celebrating? Like when it comes to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
or are they not celebrating nobody?
They not celebrating nobody. For the Hanukkah you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, for Hanukkah, yeah, they're not celebrating any particular individual. It's a set of principles. It's like beliefs that kind of sustain. Not to look it up, but not to be long-winded about it. It's basically like earlier. Let me just say this: they're not celebrating any particular body at all. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. What they celebrating? I ain't being combative. I really want to know.
Okay, hold on. Let me pull it up real quick.
You said Jesus was never born. Jesus is black men and black women. Is that what's believed in which one? Hanukkah or however you say it. Look, just say that's a long story. Yang Mob say, there you go, Santa. Lucifer Latinos created by the Romans. See, I'm interested in this shit. What is Santa Maria? How you say that?
Saturnalia.
Yeah, what is that?
So Saturnalia is that's basically what we celebrate today. That's the Christmas. So Saturnalia is an old school pagan ritual system that predates what we call Christmas today. That does things like hang tinsel, decorate trees and stuff, but it was to a set of gods that wasn't in the Christian pantheon. or the Abrahamic pantheon of gods. This is something else totally different from a totally, that's picked up by like they would call them Roman pagans.
I
So
heard that before. Pimp would tell me about the pagans and whatever. I was just so damn young. I wasn't really listening like I should have been.
yeah. But basically, what that's where we get like the whole tree. Now with the Santa thing, that's what I'm saying. It's a mashup of different celebrations and rituals from different people.
Where did Santa come from, dog? Where did the big white man coming down the chimney come from? Where did that fairy tale in the reindeers and all that shit?
Shit, let's dive into it, man. I know there's well, you know that they got a Santa was originally quote unquote a black man.
Santa Claus?
Yeah, just the origin in the I think he was called Saint Pete or something like that.
Yeah, I heard that before.
Yeah.
Dwayne said that's why there's a star on top of the tree. Why is a star on top of the tree?
So a star on top of those trees is called something called like an Asheroth pole, and that's basically supposed to give homage to the 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 Hebrew, well, the god, the woman god called Asheroth. They would put stars on top of poles and trees to basically celebrate this woman deity. And that's what I'm saying.
I keep hearing that name too. Explain to me what a deity is.
The god, or goddess.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. And that can be either good or evil.
That's what confuses me about that word, because I didn't, you know how we be watching ghost hunters and shit, and they say deity.
Right. Yeah.
So it's a good thing or a bad thing? Damn it.
It's like people, man. They can be good or bad. You know.
I just want to know which one is real, which one is the truth, or is it just whatever you believe in?
I think it's whatever you believe in, man. There ain't no. I mean,
It gotta be a truth to it, dog. It gotta be a real.
There's truth to this all, but the thing is, everybody over time has reached out and pulled from so many cultures in the past and have you know what I'm saying? It's like nothing really is unique and original anymore. Everything is always a mashup of other stuff. So
yeah, or a different version of the story. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Exactly.
So I just feel like that confuses a lot of people, and shit, I'm one of them, because you just said that. Which one you said? Hanukkah is the one that been around before anything, or did you say the other one?
Yeah, Hanukkah is really, really old. That go back to the Hebrew people in the biblical passages. So that like I said, they light 8 candles. It's actually 8 candles on that candlestick holder, and they light one each day to basically commemorate certain beliefs and whatnot. There's a whole article on what that is, but you know,
oh, come on, Jay. You know, them articles make my eyes water. They ain't got no video on the shit.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they do, man. You know, just
what's
like
up, Arthur? Look, Arthur say you been cutting up lately. You working, Pete? Nah, man. Listen. This shit. Somebody get this spam shit out of my chat, please. Yank, please handle that. But now this YouTube shit, man, and I'm a make a square around a circle right quick. I'm coming back to what we talking about. But this YouTube shit is okay. Y'all, I know y'all probably don't believe me, but I'm telling you. My channel started in 2012. I didn't post nothing, but that's when they say my channel started, right? I guess that's when I don't know. I guess that's when I made a put my email with whatever. I don't know. I'm serious. I don't know. So I posted my first video in maybe 2014, 2015, somewhere around there. That was I was mad. They had stole my shit. So I was trying to figure out how do I, because me and Corey Mo was texting back and forth, and he would not get on the phone like a man. He was texting me 4-page letters like a Leah. So I got sick of that shit, and I was like, how do I get what I want to say across to Corey Mo, Bun, and Creek? You know what I'm saying? My bad, Jethro, I'm coming. But I laid in my bed, and I had never uploaded a video or nothing before, and I just tried it. I was like, fuck this, like it's YouTube, so I it'll get to them, you know what I'm saying? And I fucked around, made the video. Y'all can still go look at it. It's still like one of my first videos or something like that. I think it might be my first one. And I put the phone on the nightstand, rolled over, went to bed, woke up, and the shit was viral. Like it was on all Hip Hop DX, Hip Hop. I forgot the name of that other one. The Shade Room, all this shit. Like I literally went to bed, woke up, I don't know, 8-10 hours later, and had thousands of subscribers because they love negativity. So you see what I'm saying, Jay?
No, man. You know that I ain't gonna lie. That's when I kind of heard about your whole channel too back in the day.
Yeah, see how that shit is a shame. You heard of it from?
Yeah, because I think all them blog sites picked it up. It was being talked about on forums and all that.
Yeah, because it was negativity, bro. And a lot of people came and subscribed, and all they wanted was that negativity. You know what I'm saying? Because it's entertaining to people. It's sad to say, but it's entertaining to people. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. If I'm scrolling through whatever and I see somebody get their ass thrown over a fence or some shit, get their head rammed into a goddamn window, I'm gonna watch it about 4 or 5 times. I don't know why. It's like the way we program. So
it's kind of like human nature to a degree.
Yeah. So they seen what I was talking about right there, and they just felt like, okay, his channel gonna be all about that. Well, once they started fucking with me and checking out the channel, they seen I'm not all about that. That was a situation that pissed me the fuck off, and I spoke on it. And then, they would see that when I did get pissed off about something, then I would talk about it, but it wasn't like I was getting on there every day, just talking about that. So when they wasn't getting what they wanted, if that makes any sense. It wasn't, and I ain't mad at them. I'm not mad at them. It wasn't enough drama. It wasn't enough, what would you call it? It wasn't soap opera-ish enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're not out here doing daily novellas and stuff, man. So.
Yeah, man. I really wasn't interested, and I get so many people that I love my people who rock with me, but I get tired of when people say, when you gonna drop some more music? When you gonna drop another video? When you gonna whatever? I ain't gonna lie, I do get tired of that because I don't know how many niggas is being like clear with y'all and honest. They what's the word? Like see through. What's the word, Jay?
Transparent.
Yeah, I don't know how many artists, producers, and whatever are actually being transparent with y'all. Well, so when y'all get somebody like me that's just transparent with y'all, it seems weird. It seems like I'm doing something that ain't right. When the truth is, nah, man, I'm doing exactly what's right. I'm showing y'all, yeah, I've been rich and then I done been on my ass, then I done been rich, then I've been on my ass again, and then I've been rich, then I've been on my ass again. So I don't see the problem in me showing my people that. I don't have no shame in that. We all fuck up money. You know what I'm saying? Even the most what would you call it? Jethro, the most financially stable people. They fucked up money before they got it right. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's like they said, it's a marathon, man. These are trials that you go through, and you either recover from them or you don't. You know, so.
Yeah, yeah, for real. What you say, P Kevin, you said you actually PK, I mean you say you actually boring clarity. Oh, bring clarity. It's well, that was what I was hoping to do, homie. I was hoping to like just open people's eyes to what it was right there for them to see it, but like I said earlier, they just didn't want to see it, and I understood that because me coming into UGK Records, I had my own expectations of how I thought stuff was gonna be, and then you get there and it's the total opposite. Now, Pimp was exactly what I Pimp was exactly what I thought and more. You know what I'm saying? But it was the people surrounding him that I couldn't believe. Like, it's very hard to explain. You know what I'm saying? But it was the people around him that I was like, I don't understand this. This is not what I was hearing on the songs and what I was, you know what I'm saying? Because I'ma just say this much without saying names. Pimp wasn't getting along with a lot of the niggas that he was on, you know, that even that was in UGK Posse, niggas that was, you know what I'm saying, and the other niggas in Houston and Atlanta and whatever. And Bun was, you know, still rubbing elbows with these niggas and telling them, oh man, Chad tripping, Chad back on drugs, Chad, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, I mean, that shit was hard for me to, I don't know, it was hard for me to process, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, for real, it was hard to process. So I think the way that I think the way I was articulating it and letting it come out, I could have done a better job, but I ain't gonna lie. I mean, shit, I'm a grown man. I was in my feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was really, really pissed.
You know, the
And
world got to realize, you know, everybody got multi dimensions to them, man. You know, everybody, not, you know, when you being who you are and you started coming out and telling your story and all that,
yeah,
it was different because everybody basically didn't think that this particular story would pop up out of nowhere. So
because it was man, Jay, they had me. It was so much of the blackball shit, like, uh, and no, I don't just blame them. It was me too, because when Pimp passed away, and I've told this story before. You know who Wendy Day is, right?
yeah, I heard it mentioned.
Yeah, that's the one who got Cash Money They Deal, No Limit They Deal, one of the coldest little white women in the game. So Wendy Day, uh, her fee is not a low fee. I'ma just put it that way. She helps with marketing, with PR, with promotions, with, you know, publicists, all that. That's what she do. She's a consultant. She put deals together for you and this and that. Man, this lady worked for me for a full year after Pimp passed away for nothing. That's how bad I was fucking up. Like, when I would do interviews with magazines and shit, I would be saying shit that was true, but the way I was saying it, it was gonna cause
Some type of chaos or something, confusion.
it was gonna cause chaos. So when I would finish with the interview, she would go in behind me. I'd be to the left, and then she would talk to him. You know, no, take this out, take that out. He didn't mean that like that. You know, like, she did that for me for free for a year. Uh, I would love for anybody to ask Wendy about this. Go ahead and verify it. I could have been asking Wendy. I could have. You don't even have to ask her, man. When Wendy fuck with you, she fuck with you. I could have easily said, Wendy, look, just get me a distribution deal with whoever. You know what I'm saying? And she would have did that. But she seen the way I was. Like I was not. I was so anti-industry for I would say the first 4 5 years that Pimp passed away. I'm talking about I ain't want to hear nothing about no industry. I ain't want to hear nothing about no contract. I ain't want to hear nothing about none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and people can have their own opinion about that, but if they ain't been through it, then I mean, I really don't care what their opinion is. Now, if they done been through it, my ears are wide open. You know what I'm saying? You stupid if you think you can't learn from somebody. You feel me?
Already, yeah, man.
Yeah, but it fucked me up. And like this, like Christmas. Put it this way, Jay. The November and December, ever since I lost my mom in 2017 on Pimp birthday, so December 29th, 2017. That's enough right there to let you know December is just. And then Pimp, well, we flew out there and identified the body and shit on the 4th or the 5th or something like. I think we went out there on the 5th, but they say he died on the 4th, whatever. So then you got that. Then you got Mama West's birthday, which is December 12th. That's Pimp Mama. You know, she passed away. So December is not. It just. Oh, and then last year, Pops passed away around this time, the end of the year. That was Mama West's husband. He was the last one left. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you got to look at the people I lost in the quote unquote holiday season. You know what I'm saying? And it makes it where you just not so jolly, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it totally makes sense. It's kind of make it ironic why everybody's supposed to be happy. You know, you got to go through that. So.
Well, and I don't like that it's like that because you know, my son is 8. I want him to be jumping around for Christmas and stuff, and that's why I don't really, you know, come around for Christmas and stuff because I don't want to ruin his. You know what I mean? I want him to be happy. I want him to have fun. I want him to, you know, experience Christmas like we did while we was little, and not just, you know, mess his little brain up so early. And I know he don't understand it right now, but he'll get older and daddy'll be able to explain to him, you know, he'll I just have my faith that, you know, that day'll come and I'll be able to explain it to him. But I just don't know how to be jolly in the spirit with all that shit that done happened in December. You feel me? Y'all get the likes up. I told y'all that's free. The like button, the subscribe button, the share button is free. But I'm gonna ask you, my dog, like how would you? I'm actually a little better this year. Like, you know, shit, I'm live on Christmas Eve in the morning. You could tell I'm better, but it's the feeling is still there. If that make any sense.
I totally hear you, man. I'm gonna just tell you, man. It just take time, brother. It just take time. You know, it ain't no.
How much time, man? It didn't
You
get.
gotta realize you have solidified and been through strong bonds with all of these people you just mentioned in passing.
Yeah.
God rest their soul. May they rest in peace and power forever. And
Definitely.
you know, with that being said, you can't put a time limit on them still being within you and still living through you and still, you know, you having those memories that you can't really. That's not anything that's going to be that's not a time limit, homie. That's impossible. It's just it'll get better as time go on, and it's up to you to I wouldn't even say it's up to you. I would just let it do its thing, man. Like you said, this year you notice yourself, doing something you didn't realize you would be doing, but here it is. Here we are today.
Right, right. And
So
but I see so many people that's stronger than me. You know what I'm saying? Like, emotionally, emotionally, spiritually, where they've been able to move on from it and, really not let it affect whatever. And I just haven't hit that point yet. And it makes me wonder how long is it gonna be, or if I'll ever hit that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's why I said
hold on. Gemini said, man, you got to put on that happy face to see your little man's face light up when they see them Christmas presents. Once they don't believe in Santa, it ain't the same. Yeah, I absolutely agree with you, but it's a part of me that I want him to have that experience, and he does have that experience or whatever, but I'm not messed up about it when it's time to tell him, hey, that ain't Santa that been buying that shit, son. Like, I'm not, you know what I'm saying, dreading that day. I'm looking forward to that day when come here, man. You see them presents, how they be under the tree 3-4 nights before Christmas. Yeah, little man, Santa didn't come early. It's like, I can't wait for that kind of stuff. But to put on that happy face is why I don't really. And I'm telling y'all, I'm just being straight up honest with y'all right now. Like, for this 4 years that I haven't, been around him for Christmas, because I don't want to mess up his Christmas. My spirit and my stuff I'm going through, your children can feel that.
Right.
You agree? Yeah. See, so I don't want to mess nothing up for him, man. I just want him to be a happy kid at Christmas. And if I'm around or I'm whatever, your children pick up on your energy. You ever been around your children and you mad and you ain't said nothing to them, but what's wrong, daddy? Or what's wrong, mama? Like,
people can pick it up, man.
Yeah, they pick it up.
Yeah.
So, or if you crying or whatever, your kids, what's wrong, daddy? What's wrong, mom? They smart as shit. So, nah, I don't wanna do that. But back, I'm listening to what you're saying, Jay, because I'm interested in that. So, Kwanzaa or Hanukkah is the one that's the oldest.
Hanukkah is definitely the oldest one.
So Hanukkah is the oldest tradition of when they went to celebrating. I don't want to say Christmas, but December 25th.
See, it ain't even that date. It's basically around this month. So everything kind of kick off around different days in December. For Christmas, obviously 25th. I think Hanukkah start like December. Let me see, when does Hanukkah begin?
When the what come again?
December. So Hanukkah is December 18th to December 26th.
Oh, that's Hanukkah is from December 18th to December 26th?
Yes, that's correct. So it lasts for 9 days.
So in those 9 days, what are they pretty much just every night is like Christmas?
I want to say I don't know personally. I'm not Jewish, but from what I understand, they have their celebration of things religious or to give thanks to or whatever on each of those 9 days.
Okay.
They basically don't relate anything to Christmas that we celebrate today on the 25th. Yeah, it ain't the Christian Christmas, basically.
Okay, so that's Hanukkah. Now the other one, do they go from like December whatever to another date?
Kwanzaa, I think Kwanzaa start December 26th and ends on January 1st.
Wait, say that again. What time?
So Kwanzaa begin the day after Christmas So on the 26th, and it go all the way to January 1st. 7 days.
So and they do the same thing as Hanukkah as the
Yeah, kind of
the
basically each of those days of the 7 means something.
okay. Do you know what them days mean?
Yeah, yeah. So it looked like one of the days is called. Is there a way I can share my screen real quick?
Yeah.
Let me see. Okay.
You got your screen pulled up?
Yeah, hold on. It says it's hold on, it's telling me I gotta do something to my settings.
To your setting?
Yeah, to share my screen through here.
Oh yeah, it's gonna pop up and I'm gonna see it and I just add it to the screen.
Yeah, give me a second, it's going. I'm gonna have to
And what's that? That's on Hanukkah or Kwanzaa.
that's on Kwanzaa. So instead of sharing my screen, I just tell you shit. It's all good. So on Kwanzaa, it's 7 days, and each of those 7 days is a word from Africa. So
Yeah.
one of the words is called umoja.
That's days. They named the days after those words.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the chat as I say it. So umoja is one of the days, and that means to strive for and maintain unity in family, community, nation. So it's like a unity type of day.
Correct.
One of the days is it looks like Kuji Chagulia.
Kuji Jaculia.
Yeah, hold on, shit.
Ain't that a bitch?
I put it in the chat. It means that means self-determination. The other word is Ujima.
Ujima.
Collective work and responsibility. Another one is Ujama.
Okay.
Cooperative economics. Then there's Nia, which means purpose. It looks like Kumba. That means creativity.
Okay, wait. So Mia means purpose.
Yeah. And the last one is Imani, which means faith. So I think each of those 7, that's 7, right? One. Oh, I was gonna say each of those 7 basically go towards whatever that day mean. I don't really know how people celebrate in that day. Like 17 dropped off the chat.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh, okay. So what I was saying was, so all of those, they, what's the word? They, each day means something.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, that makes sense.
And basically, it looked like out of all three of them, Christmas the only one just celebrated on a single day.
Christmas is.
That's correct.
So we've been getting hoodwinked all the time. I mean,
Yeah.
it's funny, but I'm just trying to make sure I'm hearing it right. Like, didn't like, yeah.
But the thing is, though, you wouldn't celebrate Hanukkah unless if you believed in the Judaism uh, religion. So
You wouldn't believe
yeah
in Hanukkah, you said?
Hanukkah, if you never had no bar mitzvah, if you don't know, if you don't got any rabbis around your block that you conversate with, if you're not Jewish, you just want to fuck with Hanukkah. It makes sense. So you technically, you know, no, I was gonna say, being in the South, everybody pretty much Christian for the most part. Baptist, Methodist, Lutheran, and those days just give you those beliefs just give you Christmas to a degree.
All right, Jay, you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you back now.
Okay, I say, I'm trying to figure out which one we supposed to be celebrating once we of age and we know better. We done got older. We done learn, you know, all the different things and all that. Like, which one are we supposed to celebrate once we come of age and we learn the things that we didn't know before?
Well, I mean, that's a case by case basis. That's just off the simple fact. Where are you at spiritually, religiously? Who you follow. How do you get down with? If you're a Jesus person, you probably may be on the Christmas, tip of things. If you go rock with the Jewish belief system and ritual practices, you're gonna do Hanukkah. If you
So Jewish is, I mean, Hanukkah is Jewish.
exactly.
Okay, well, I know that's not me then. Well, okay, and what's the name of the other one?
Now Kwanzaa, that's just if you just want to do something quote unquote black.
That's what I thought. Like, okay, so with Kwanzaa we would do 7 days of. Well, damn, we would do 7 days of Christmas, pretty much.
See, that's the thing. I don't know if because I never celebrated any of that personally. I don't know if each one of those days means gifts and stuff like that.
That's what I was finna say. Cause shit, if Kwanzaa is like that shit worse than Christmas.
Yeah, I doubt it is. To be real with you, homie, I think it's just maybe one of those days of the 7 is a gift exchange, if any at all. But
Yeah.
I don't know, But it definitely is celebrated if you want to just stand by something African and black.
I can appreciate that. I can appreciate that because I got a feeling that that's not 7 days of just going around, people spending they money and going get toys and gifts and every day of the 7 days. I don't see that.
Hey,
That might be how they do it.
nah, I don't think so. Because if it was, man, you know how much the retail places would eat that up. They, you hear everybody instead of Christmas, they'll be putting Kwanzaa on blast on TV. 7 days of
Yeah.
people shopping, boy. I tell you, nah. It's
You ain't
definitely.
seen the commercial. You ain't seen the commercial talking about Kwanzaa.
Nah, I guess I haven't. Nah, no.
Yeah, they on there. They on there. They talk about Kwanzaa, and that's why I'm wondering. I'm like, damn, okay, are they buying stuff every day of them 7 days? And because if they are, like you said, for the retail industry, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I can't verify that that's what they, that's how they go.
Let me see. Do they give gifts? I'm gonna put it in Google. I'm gonna ask it a question. Do they give
Yeah, let's find out.
gifts on Kwanzaa?
Where's our Christmas super chats and cash apps and shit? Y'all don't hear all this knowledge y'all getting right now. Don't act like y'all knew this shit. Niggas would be at home. I knew that shit already. I asked y'all and y'all didn't type shit. Y'all didn't answer nothing. Goddamn it! Act like you just like you learning something shit
already, man. But at the end of the day, man, it's the last day of Kwanzaa where they exchange gifts and say. So the very last day.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So the rest of the days is mainly family, get-togethers.
You observing those principles of each of those days. I forget the actual meaning of each one, but I'm pretty sure there's something that people do in regards to each of those days, with the last day being a gift exchange.
Already. Hey man, I hope y'all smoking. Merry Christmas Eve, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa. Is it Happy Kwanzaa, or is you supposed to say something else?
I don't know. You just put that generic happy on everything, man.
Yeah. Well, if I'm saying it wrong, I apologize. But Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, and Happy Christmas Eve. Shit. I'm at the point with it now, man, where it's just like, what are we really doing? Like, I know the babies need to be happy. The babies get excited about Christmas. But us as grown-ups, I'm just like, what are we really? Is it Jesus' birthday or not? What are we really?
That's a lie.
That's a lie.
Yeah.
So if Jesus wasn't born on December 25th, when was he born?
That's a long story too, man. That go down rabbit holes in itself. If you wanna take the super mainstream version, you're gonna believe like everybody else he was born on December 25th. If you want to go a level deeper, they're gonna say he was born maybe somewhere around December. Not no exact. I forget the alternative. But then if you go even deeper than that, people are gonna say, well, that motherfucker didn't exist at all. So, it's up to it.
Come on, man. It got to be a date that a birthday. Somebody was saying something about April and Easter, but I was like, ain't that when he rose from the? Like, I'm confused. You know what I'm saying? Easter is when he.
Yeah,
Easter when he
resurrection.
Right. So if Easter is the resurrection, but they got people who say he was born in April and all this, they got this Easter thing conspiracy. He can't be born and resurrected in the same. You feel me?
Yeah. Now check this out. I just pulled up something to answer your question. So it go, when was Jesus really born? And
What is it?
It's an article.
No, I said, what it say?
Oh, it say So it's different for certain people. It says,
Oh, that's some bullshit.
yeah, it says countries like Russia, Greece, and Egypt celebrate Christmas on January 6th or 7th. Then you go in the Bible, they said Paul's own best guess for the true date of Jesus' birth is somewhere in September. And this is based on a complex set of calculations related to the birth of John the Baptist. So they trying to get Jesus.
What John the Baptist got to do with when Jesus was born?
See, I don't know, man. You know, that's the thing. So it got its levels to basically. At the end of the day, it's what's easier for you to accept, to go down this rabbit hole, or just to kind of accept some generic.
I mean, I know it's a rabbit hole, but I feel like it's something that we all need to learn about. You know what I'm saying? Like we all need to know more than just one. What would you call it? We need to know more than just one narrative that was pushed up. Is what I believe.
Nah, for sure, man. Everybody.
I'm not saying what was taught to us is a lie. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, if it's other versions of it, we should be aware of it, and we should be able to go with what we believe more. You know, what makes more sense to us.
Yeah, for sure, man. You know, I mean, I think at the end of the day, it's just up to you, man. You know, because anybody can, you know, just like we doing now. You gotta want to know what else is out there and how other stuff work before you could just, you know, that's the only way you gonna know. Period. You know.
Yeah. Hey, what's happening? Lee Entertainment Channel. Nothing. It's Christmas Eve. I'm on here trying to make me a couple $, because these babies gonna make sure you broke. I got godchildren. I got children that ain't mine that are all mine. I got my children that is, all kind of stuff got to be fixed, and money just seems to fix everything. So, I got to get on. I got to be on my grind. But what you were saying, Jethro?
Oh man, I wasn't saying shit else really to be real with you.
I think we don't have to ruin the kids and what they believe in or nothing like that. But I do believe that every grown up has the right and really should know all the different stories and all the different what would you call it? Not ideologies, but all the
belief systems.
Yeah, all the different stories and all the different belief systems. I think that grown-ups, we should have the right to decide which one makes more sense to us.
Yeah, that's why I said that's all basically. That's wherever you at spiritually and religiously, whatever books you follow, gods you follow. You know, it's not everybody celebrate Christmas or anything similar to it. You know, everybody has their feast days. Everybody has their gift exchange days. It depends on what you want to rock with.
Yeah, Gemini said a lot of the holidays are based on the solstice, in the sun, in the sun's position in season. See, I'm curious about that. I can read that right there, but that's not. I read it and it go over my head. Like if somebody don't explain it to me, I'm lost. Like I'm like, what the sun got?
Nah, for sure, man. A lot of people put worship to the sun, especially on harvest days and stuff like that. You know, because it give when the sun is in different positions of the sky at certain times of the year, it gives indication. If you're aware of those sciences and practices of like certain things beginning and ending, you know, like I think the winter solstice is I think the sun is at the highest in the sky. I believe something like that. Uh, don't quote me verbatim, but I'm a little bit blown right now. Uh,
Yeah.
but yeah, that sun positioning annually, how wherever it's in the sky over a period of a whole year, it means a lot to a lot of people for sure because it indicates the beginning or endings of many things according to which however you rock with the earth and the yeah.
So that's more of how heavy you rock with like the earth and the universe and all that.
Yeah, from harvesting, planting stuff, all that. If because that comes in handy if you're like an agriculturalist and you plant particular types of commodities, whether it be corn, potatoes, all that stuff come in handy to know how it works. Basically, a farmer, basically.
Okay. So how did we get to this point of the Santa Claus character in the story where it's basically the main uh story of Christmas in the United States?
Man, that's a good question, man. That's a real good question. Uh,
Was that based on religion or was that just based on a money move?
I think it basically it funneled into a money pit, a money lure, a money grab.
So you
And
don't think it started out like that? You think it just
you know,
became that?
he became the face of that shit over time.
I mean, it's bro. When you get older, like you realize how ridiculous the shit is that we really thought it was some reindeers flying around in the sky with a big white man driving the sleigh in the sky with
Right, right.
no jet engines or nothing. Like we really believe this shit. Like we left cookies and milk out for this dude. You feel me? Like don't act like I'm the only one.
Nah, for sure, man. I remember when I was a little kid, man. I was like, had the whole cookies and milk left out, all that. I didn't even have no chimney.
Yeah, you go eat half the cookies and shit throughout the night. Yeah,
Yeah. We didn't even live in the house. We didn't even live in the house. So like, we didn't even have no chimney or nothing. So however he got in, he still got the
exactly.
you know what I'm saying? So yeah,
I
man.
used to. See you sound like you reminded me of when I was little, because like I said, I was young, but my brain always been like inquisitive as I don't know what. And I remember like we don't have no chimney. Like they say he come down the chimney. Then I remember being young and thinking, although I wasn't saying in these words, I was young, so I couldn't articulate it right. But the thought was, I don't think he's in the condition to get down a chimney if he looked like what he looked like in the mall in the pictures. I don't think he could fit down the chimney.
Right, right.
Like it was, I always had little stuff like that in my head. You know what I'm saying? But I
You
wouldn't
were-
say nothing because, like I said, I wanted my damn present.
you was already analytically breaking it down.
Yeah, very young. Like, come on, man. If you grew up in a predominantly black area, your parents keep that narrative going as long as they can, so the children can have something to look forward to. But after a while, man, when your parents busting their ass and they working every day and they using that money to go get you what you want, it comes a year where they like, hey, look, ain't no damn Santa Claus. Mom and daddy use that money that we are supposed to pay the property tax with and bought your shit. Like it comes out. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think it came out kind of early for me, but it wasn't to spoil my Christmas. It was just Christmas is a lot of, and I say this every year, and it's like people try to deny it or whatever, but Christmas is very stressful on people. You know what I'm saying? They feel like if they don't get everything their child want, or if they don't have the money to get their child nothing for Christmas Day, it really make you want to jump off a building. and I think it's been designed that way. So you know what I'm saying, we will spend the money. It's more like we gotta get them babies. What's going on?
Yeah, you
What's up, strawberries? What's up with your baby girl? Happy Merry Christmas Eve, whatever you call this. I don't know. But what I'm saying is, like, when we get older, how many y'all still get Christmas presents from any damn body? Be honest. What about you, Jay?
nah, man. If I do go over my folks' crib, man, maybe my mom should have something for me every now and then because she work in the retail industry. So that's just she
Right,
old school, So that's just how she gonna do it. Uh, Other than that, man, I don't ask for nothing. I don't need nothing. I'm good. So
right,
yeah,
right. You got children?
nah, I don't got any, man. Everybody, all my nieces and nephews, old and all that. So everybody don't really. We just come together as a family overall.
See, and that's the perfect thing to me. That makes sense to me. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense to me because that's just more festive. That's
Yeah,
more getting with your family and seeing people you haven't seen in a while and
we get
enjoying
together,
yourself.
eat. You break bread with each other. Like to
Yeah,
up. And if there's some gifts there, there's some gifts there. But if not, nobody tripping. Everybody grown. Everybody, it's
and that's how I feel, bro. I feel like, and not to ruin no kids' Christmas or nothing like that. I'm not really talking about the kids. I'm talking about, like, as we get older, man. Everybody know they got bills. Everybody know, you know, they be like dreading Monday. Monday come around, it's right back to work.
right.
You know what I'm saying? It's right back to the hustle and bustle of shit. So I feel like as grown ups, uh, I don't think we need to be expecting, gifts. It's just not. I don't think that's what Christmas is about. Now, when you young, like the kids, come on, man, they get a pass. They don't know. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah,
waiting on something.
that's all how you condition your kids as they are growing along with you, man. If because like I said, there's plenty of kids that don't rock with Christmas because their parents don't. That's how they just were raised, and
Right.
they, that at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure everybody came out financially sound without, like you say, stressing out and you know, uh, all that other stuff, going broke, going into debt, trying to
Yeah.
fulfill people's needs. Like, man, nah, all that shit, that's a trap. Hell no.
Yeah. And they actually call it a trap. You know what I'm saying? It's been talked about on plenty of, cable television shows and whatever. But it's like people always go back to the Santa Claus and Christmas and whatever. And in my opinion, they do it either for the kids, they have children, or they do it just to have Christmas parties and see who can bring the most. You know what I'm saying? Like, the most people over and have the biggest party. I mean, that's just what Christmas has turned into when
You
you
ever
get
heard
older.
you ever heard them seven deadly sins? How like it's like greed and pride and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
seven deadly sins, you say?
Yeah, yeah. Christmas
Yeah.
on turned into a big deadly sin of greed. You know,
Christmas turned into a big deadly sin of greed.
in my opinion, yeah. How everybody want to feed this retail beast of buying gifts and like you said, a lot of people, a lot of kids expect so much because this is what they've been waiting their whole year for. And if you don't give
Yeah.
them, you'll break their spirit in half. You don't give them nothing this year.
That's what I mean when I say it's some retail serious marketing behind
Yeah, and
this
that's not right.
Christmas. Yeah, yeah. And
Yeah,
then if you notice, it's always a new game system or a new something that come out right before Christmas every year, and the motherfucker sky high.
right.
And you see what I'm saying? It's a pattern that been going on.
Yeah, man. it's the Pied Piper, like you say. Everything, yeah, it's all by design. You know, if you want to play into it, you know, so be it. But if you see it for what it is, man, you had an option to or not.
Yeah, but what if you see it for what it is, but your children and all of the kids around you, they still, you know, they don't know yet. They
I don't
just
think
know.
it's nothing wrong with telling your kids to see it for what it is, because it's you're just telling the truth. You're not. If you think about it the way you're thinking about it, you lying to your kid by trying to say facading it as something that it isn't. Versus
Yeah.
seeing it for it is, you just telling the truth. And if man, the truth will set you free.
How many of y'all on here really can't stand telling y'all kids that this big white dude came down the chimney and brought them presents to him when y'all know y'all did? Just be honest. Like, because this my thing with that. I know people think, you know, it's only natural. Like, if you didn't spend your electricity bill money going buy these kids these toys, but then you gonna come home and tell them that it come from this big white dude who ride around the sky with reindeer. I know it got to be parents and uncles and aunts that they really be wanting to tell them kids, no baby. What Cat Williams said, no baby. Daddy bought that with his weed money. Like, you got to be able to. No, seriously, man. I know it got to be people who, like, yeah, I do. That shit do get on my nerves. You know what I'm saying? Why telling my child or these children that it come from Saint Nick or Santa Claus
Dog,
when I done bust my ass and I'm missing bills and shit to make sure you get these. You see what I'm saying?
yeah, I see what you're saying. They got people out there like that, man. They got people who just straight up with they chick kids, man. They let them know what it is from the get go. They don't set that expectation in them early. They don't program them for that. So it's like it's however you rock. If you want to, because at the end of the day, when you do that to them, they're going to get older and be like, well, why did y'all tell me? You know what I mean? If they even question that. So,
Yeah. It ain't no doubt. They gonna ask that.
Yeah.
But are we supposed to wait until they ask that?
I say no. It's up to you, man. But it's all how you was raised. If was you obviously, me being a quote unquote older black male. But when I was young, my parents gave me that illusion that Santa was, chimneying down everybody's house, flying across the sky. So, I can see how you would pass it on.
Yeah, exactly. Even if you don't mean to pass it on, that's what you know, and you remember how it made you feel as a child. So you want to get, you want the children to experience that, but at the same time, you want them to know the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's more like, what is the right age to?
That lead me back to what you mentioned way earlier in this. And I was telling you, I was in my late. Nowadays, like in the 90s, everything was a lot different when it feel like the holidays was around.
Yeah.
Even then, being like a teenager, I knew Santa Claus wasn't real and all that. But the holidays felt like the holidays to like it was very different from. It felt like today it feel like it's obviously marketing. Like it's just every store pushing stuff towards you. Like they throw a little bit of Christmas in. But back in the day, that's what I was saying. I felt like it was in my mid to late 20s when I felt that change. When it because a little bit before that, it still felt like people was still trying to celebrate at least like the Santa and the or just it felt more like a spirit of Christmas was there. Now it feels like a retail is here.
Yeah, because regardless to what people try to say about Hanukkah and shit, what's the name with the one with the K?
Kwanzaa.
Regardless to how people feel about Hanukkah and Kwanzaa, they have morals and principles in there that even if you don't believe, some of it, once you find out more about it, it's some truth in it. So it I don't want to say it confuses you because what you believe in, what you believe in, but it also opens your eyes to other things that you might have not never looked into to see what was actually what.
Right. I say, man, if you neutral, man, if you're not really religious, and say you do have a spirit of just togetherness, or if however you want to feel, I think it's just getting with your family, man. Having nice sit downs, nice times, nice chats, nice talks. Just
Yeah.
and just being kind of like that, man. Anything outside of that, if you want to bring extra, it's up to you. But just the feeling of togetherness should really be what holy days are about.
And that's what I was saying from the beginning. I was like, I thought it was supposed to be about, families coming together, spending time with your family. Uh, just getting that time in. But it's so much of a gift thing. It's like the gifts revolve around, or Christmas revolves around the gifts. You know what I'm saying? And even if Jesus wasn't born on December the 25th, that's what we supposed to be celebrating. You're not
Right.
supposed to be celebrating, well, it's all about your kids, or it's all about your spouse, or it's all about whoever else. I mean, y- yeah, you're supposed to say happy birthday, Jesus, and get
And,
him some,
and I think
huh?
a lot of people don't celebrate. So my old lady, man, my old lady's East African, right?
Yeah,
And she don't come from a world that she knows of it, but her people traditionally, her tribe of people don't celebrate stuff like that, obviously. So
yeah.
have people kind of pouring into the USA on different kind of accounts of foreigners and whatnot. A lot of people really don't rock with that, but they're aware, and they'll celebrate it because they're not going into it thinking of Jesus, because they maybe they might not be Christians or whatever, but
So
they'll
hold on, you telling me that they can go in there and do that and not even believe in it?
right. They just want to celebrate the gift giving, so they get part of that whole retail trap too. So it's like that's why nowadays it feels like it's more like retail, because so many people in this country really ain't Christian like that to celebrate Christmas in its true form, I guess, whatever that is. You know,
See, that's what I was about to ask you. What exactly is that?
it I don't know, because like the further you go back in time, you feel like there was a form to it, like you said, with the Jesus, the nativity, and stuff like that. Then
Yeah.
Santa was sprinkled into it, but then it was a point where it was Santa, Santa, Santa. But now
Hmm.
it's straight retail in your face, like not even
But it
Santa.
went to Santa from Jesus. That's what always confused me. Like, how do we go from? I mean, it went from Jesus to Santa. I'm sorry.
Right.
How do we go from it's Jesus' birthday, happy birthday, Jesus, to all right, y'all, it's a big white man gonna be bringing presents. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I feel you. I think because, like I said, not everybody believe in that Jesus story, man. So they because you got people who don't who are who want to be involved in the holiday spirit, but don't necessarily believe in the entities involved in it.
And I understand that, dog. But if you gonna listen to something or be a part of something or believe in something, you gonna believe in the big white man that got reindeers flying around, or you gonna believe in it's Jesus' birthday, point blank period.
I feel you.
Like I'm just saying one of them sound a little more believable than the other. If you had to pick out it's a a big white man who fly through the sky with reindeer and he comes down your chimney and eat cookies and milk and leave presents. Or you gonna believe in, it's Jesus' birthday, and this is this how things went around that time. I think anybody in their right mind would say, "Oh well, okay, I think the Jesus story
Well,
is more."
that's if you. So if you, but what if you don't believe in Jesus? You go with the other. You just go with the fun story. You know, it's as ridiculous as it may sound. It's just a fun story. But at the end of the day, if you don't believe in Jesus, why would you rock with something that a birthday of somebody you don't believe in to begin with?
What then you rocking with what is it when you said the Hebrews or the Jews or whoever? What is it that they do Hanukkah?
Not necessarily, because what if you're not Jewish? What if you're not Jewish? Yeah, so what if you're not Jewish? What if you don't believe in Jesus, but you still want to celebrate the Christmas holiday? You believe
Right.
You won't rock with the Santa story and the reindeer. You know, as ridiculous as it may be, it's just a fun story, and you just gonna go with it.
Okay, dog. Well, answer this one for me. I done seen Muslims celebrating Christmas.
Like I say, man, you know, a lot of people they want to be included in it, but they may not follow the story exactly to the T. So, you know, like say for example, right? I work with a lot of Indian people, like Red Dot, you know, and you know their holidays are way different than obviously what we got going on over here. But while they are over here, they do observe and they do, you know, they participate. You know,
Yeah.
they know Santa ain't real. They know they don't fuck with Jesus like that. They acknowledge and they know that we certain people out here rock with him like that, but they don't buy that story either. But they're just here to give gifts. They still celebrate it on that level, nothing more.
So they don't believe anything around it. They just there to give gifts.
Yeah, they observe it and they, you know, because they got kids too, you know, if they do, or, you know, a lot of people, they just want to do something like on an American tradition, you know, while we're over here, you know, type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
A little bit, but I just don't know who's celebrating what no more. Is that makes sense?
Yeah, man, they got a billion some people on this planet, man. You know, everybody do what they gotta feel like they gotta do, man.
So I ain't gonna hold you, dog, but I'm gonna ask you like this. Which one do you believe in?
I don't I don't celebrate Christmas per se. I just get together with my family, man, during these holidays. And like you said, as I got older, I kind of started knowing a lot better. So, you know, I was able to detach myself from that retail portion of it and those mythology portions of it early.
Yeah.
And, you know, I just kind of, you know, like I said, I just hang out with my family when it comes down to these quote unquote holidays. Yeah.
And what? So even if your family is celebrating, say, Jesus' birthday and Christmas and everything like that, it's not that you go there and be the Grinch. You just go along with it.
No, I don't even go along with it, man. You know, I just I don't spend time thinking about what all this isn't. I'm just there for my family. You know? Yeah, that's all it is.
So your family knows this.
Yeah, man. My you know, I could say as we all gotten older, man, a lot of people have dropped those beliefs and superstitions or whatever, and everybody just kind of on the same frequency and vibe, you know. Yeah,
Right.
we just hanging out, chilling, eating. We still cook big meals and all that, but you know that That's what I look more forward to than anything is the food nowadays. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So
I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna ask somebody. My my dad, he wants us all to come down for Christmas. We would all go down for Christmas. My mom was alive, right? So, he does on Thanksgiving and Christmas and all that. He tries to keep you know, the
tradition.
tradition going. Yeah. Well, this year, I promise the shit look like some. You ever seen the movie The Best Man?
Yeah.
Remember all them damn pictures and uh, little things they would do, like bonfire on the beach this night, family get together at Auntie someone's house this night, sleepover whatever this night, then Christmas Eve, I forgot what it is they want to do today, and then tomorrow, okay, everybody got to be there.
See, I
Well,
got itinerary.
yeah, well, yeah, they do, but I don't know these people yet. Like, I know my daddy, but the lady he remarried and her children, I don't know them. And I ain't being mean at all. I'm just saying I don't know. So it's like now I'll be like I'ma just chill on Christmas. I can spend it by myself and be cool because I wake up and I say happy birthday Jesus and I just keep it moving. Because I don't know. Ain't nobody gave me his birthday yet.
Yeah, I mean,
Mm-mm.
that's how it is, man. If that's how you want to rock it, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Because at the end of the day, it's just another day.
Yeah.
Oh,
And especially if they, the word now is this, it's not Jesus' birthday. Like, I remember when I first heard that, I was like, that's some bullshit. It's like, but the more you start digging, the more you start doing your research, and you see that it's not, then you gotta have questions about, well, why do we do this on this day every year? Why are we running around in the frenzy to get all these presents and fuck up our bank accounts and this and that
big
when
dog,
it's not his birthday?
it's
Huh?
gonna come a time. It's gonna come a time where all this, say, you go fast forward into the future, and we gonna look back. People gonna be like, well, they used to celebrate this Christmas, 1,000
Hmm.
years ago, and they believe this and that. It's gonna fizzle out eventually, man. All lies die eventually.
How long Christmas been going on?
Shit, that's a good question.
Like the ceremonial part, like how it is now. Santa Claus and Jesus' birthday and all that.
I would say a few hundred years at least.
You see what I mean?
Probably at least starting at least in the 1600s, maybe.
That's fucking crazy. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I just, like I said, I don't know if it's Hanukkah or Kwanzaa, whatever, or Christmas that I feel like I need to be honoring right now that I done got older, because the regular Christmas with the big fat dude coming down the chimney and riding in the sky with reindeers, that one then is out of there, dog. We grown as hell now. We know that's not what it is.
If you just want to, do you think you'll ever get back into a spirit of just? So let me ask you this: if you in your own calendar system had a way of gift exchanging and feasting with your people? Would it be a different kind of day? What would you prefer? Would it be out of December or a different month?
I would definitely prefer it be out of December, and I would prefer if people just coming to actually see their family, like they not expecting no presents. I mean, damn, it would be more like a Thanksgiving thing, but where it ain't just food. You could have whatever set up with your family, where y'all having family night, y'all really, really enjoying each other, and uh, realizing how lucky you are to have your family in your life. You know what I'm saying? If somebody bring little bitty presents or whatever, that's fine. But for it to be where we always so focused on, oh, I gotta get them the most expensive present, or I gotta get them this or that. That's why I'm just like, wait a minute, ain't it Jesus' birthday?
Right.
No, I'm serious. I know it sounds funny, but that's just how my brain works. Like, wait, we gotta buy all these.
Laughing at you like that. I'm just laughing at how the world has come to that.
Yeah,
Yeah, because it's crazy.
and I don't argue with nobody about nothing. I don't. Nah, man. Whatever anybody believe, that's what they believe. I respect it. But I be having questions, and I got people who will argue me down, really get upset and argue because I ask questions.
That's the only way you're gonna know, man. You know, that
That's
whole
what I'm saying.
you know, when you start asking questions, you know, then you start asking the right questions. So it's all good. Yeah.
Yeah, but should nobody be getting mad at you for seeking some truth?
You know, when you start asking the right questions or question people, you start to glitch people out because people only know as much as you do for the most part if they not trying to look anywhere else to find truth.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
That's what I was saying. And I think they're gonna get to that point where they're gonna want different answers. I don't care how old they are. I think it's gonna come a point in life where, you know, they see, okay, this fairy tale about this white man with these reindeer is not true at all. Like, I don't know how they keep that going when they know they be the ones that been out shopping and getting whatever and spending their money, but they still go with it and will defend that shit to the fullest.
to the fullest, man. You know, I guess how they ever say, you know, you ever hear when people say people wake up at different times. You just gotta let some
Yeah,
people sleep.
hell yeah. But how long do it take? That's what I asked earlier. How long do it take before, you know, people wake up and do whatever? People in their 40s, late 30s, this and that, and still, you know, acting towards Christmas like they did when they was, you know, a child.
Well, you know, 17. You know, I hate to say it like this, man, but a lot of people gonna die in their sleep.
What you mean?
A lot of people ain't gonna wake up at all. They just gonna die, still sleeping.
Oh, you mean on Christmas?
No, I mean like when you say how long it's gonna take for people to wake up.
Mm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, some people gonna die in their sleep. You know, they just gonna go through this whole life without waking up at all.
Let me ask you this: do you know older people? Because I do.
Yeah, of
That
course.
still go by, you know, the Santa Claus and the cookies and the all that.
I know they go by it for a tradition, and it's the fun part of it, but they know better. At least the people I know, they still, you know, on the fun side of it, they'll entertain that for their kids,
Mm-hmm.
the young ones, but they definitely know better. Yeah.
And see, that's my question. When is the right time where we don't do that no more? Where we start telling these babies, you know, what it really is?
Man, I don't know, man. You know, because you know when you send your kids to school too, they got all that basically going on, and You know, all the stuff that they watch on TV, all the TV shows got themed Santa Claus stuff going on, reindeer and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, you know, you got to combat that programming from so many angles. That's why many people just go along with it. It's easier.
Yeah. I don't know. I at least Kwanzaa and Hanukkah should probably be taught along with just regular Christmas, so people can. And it's more than Kwanzaa and Hanukkah. It's more. I just can't remember the name, but I think they all should be studied and looked at the same way as Christmas, so people can make a decision on what they, which one fits their belief.
Well, you know, man, back in the day, America is a Christian country.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a Jewish country at all. So it's like, that's why nobody really put an emphasis on Hanukkah like that. Because a lot of people, how many people you know in the South, in Mississippi, that's Jewish?
None.
There you go. So it's like, that's the religion of this land. And that's the tradition of this land is Christmas, Santa Claus, and Jesus. Now, if you were to go somewhere like the Middle East, it'll be a totally different story.
Correct. And Africa, it's a totally different story. So how can it be a totally different story over there and what they believe in is Kwanzaa and all that and this and that, but you black and you in America, and it's just automatically
remember
Santa Claus, Jesus.
Kwanzaa was invented in California, man, in Compton.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I know that what you just told me.
Yeah, so when I say everybody that come from Africa question what Kwanzaa is when they get here, because nobody celebrate. Africa's a big country, man, a big continent. So it's like, not all them people believe in the same thing in that essence. So it's just weird, in my opinion. It's just more made up stuff.
Mm-hmm. See, I feel wrong sometimes because I'm not just spazzed out about Christmas. You know what I'm saying?
No, I hear you.
I kind of be feeling bad sometimes, but
nah, homie, you just seek truth and you stand by truth, and that's what you rather rock with. That ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
Yeah, I just I be feeling bad about it sometimes, but then other time, I'll be like, I don't feel bad. I just feel like I know the truth about this shit, so I ain't gonna mess it up for nobody else, but I'm not gonna participate in like everything the way everybody else do because I just don't believe the shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe the narrative they put. Like when you go to your family house, right, for Christmas, I know you say y'all don't really do the gift thing over there. Y'all don't really worry about that. Y'all just get together as a family and have a good time, which is fucking perfect. But I know there's some people in the family that be believing in, what we talking about.
Man, the family, to be real with you, the circle very small, man. It ain't that many of us, We all scattered out, so it's just the immediate family out here, which is just a couple handful of people. So you get we got 8-9 people pretty much believe the same thing. It ain't nothing like that ever.
Man, and that's what I don't get. Like, okay, so the children that be there, because I know it be children now, they still believing in Santa, right?
Now, everybody on my people grown, man. Everybody out the child phase. Everybody grown. Until the young start having kids. Until then, everybody grown. Yeah.
Well, I know that took a while for it to get like that. Because them kids had to get grown enough to, you feel me?
Yeah. Nah, exactly. You know, you go back 15, 16 years ago, it was a different story. You know, I'll be telling you something different right now. But you know,
Mm-hmm. They I don't know. I think it is it's playing like a motherfucker, not by the babies. The kids don't know, but how else do you play on a kid and make sure that retail sell like a motherfucker? Besides making this day of this Black Friday, all that shit. You feel me? Like all that is
it's a tough thing to fight, man. You know, man, the only way you can't really mess with that type of stuff, man, if you one of them Amish people that don't care about what the world got going on, and they just, you know, them people who just farm and they ride them horses and them buggies around.
oh yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, yeah, you got to be on some type of time like that where you don't buy into none of this otherworldly stuff. You know, you just do you and keep life moving, I guess. Other than that, man, it's practically with the radio, with the TV, with people's friends, family. It's hard to escape all this retail madness.
That shit is I ain't gonna lie though. That shit is see through. That's what gets to me. I'm like, I know the grown ups see this shit. I know the parents and everything they see this shit. Like I said, my question still be what is the right age when you able to tell your children, hey, y'all know, you know, this Santa Claus shit is some bullshit. Like without ruining their childhood.
I mean, but I guess that's your values. What do you value a lot more than the truth? That's what it comes down to. Because in my opinion, you know, you know, is it harmless to go along with this, say, a few years, but you know, eventually you know, I don't know. People operate differently. You know, I think the right age is the earliest as possible age.
Yeah. Yeah, but if okay, say for instance, if my son and he 8 and he know the truth and he go to school and he telling all the other kids the truth, they don't believe it and they don't know it. So then they on your child head. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man. I don't know if you remember, man. When I was growing up as a kid, I had those kids that be like, you know, Santa Claus ain't real, right? You
Yeah.
know, when I was a kid, I don't know if you had those type of kids around you, but some people know, man. That didn't mess with my view of it really, because you know, at the end of the day, as a kid, I didn't even really care about Santa Claus. I really just wanted the gifts. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, Santa Claus was just like, okay, he's a UPS man of these gifts. That's just as far as a role he played in this. So,
Santa Claus. Okay, I'm gonna tell you like this. When I was little, like little, yeah, Santa Claus was the truth. I had to have his cookies and shit. I had to have his milk. I put that nigga some juice out there too. I ain't know what the hell I was doing, but I was serious though. But like I said, once I started learning and hearing more and more, and like I said, it just happened to happen to me at a young age. Man, I've had questions like a motherfucker since then. You know what I'm saying? I just started learning about them and figuring it out on my own through the years, or what I could figure out through the years. And that's when Kwanzaa and Hanukkah and all that would come up. And it was another one, I think by you a Yank just said it, Santa Luisa or something. Did you see it? It's in the chat.
Santa Lucia, Saint Lucia.
Yeah. So I don't know what that is.
See, it's another belief system. There's so many out here, man. You know, no telling.
That's what I'm saying. What do we? I don't know. Maybe we won't get no answers for this one, Jay, because I don't know.
Man, it's not a we thing. It's an individual thing. It's what spiritual path are you on? What religious path are you on? and then everything else falls into that after that. If you really don't got no path of, if you just want to exist and you just try, be around family during the good times as much as you can, and that's just all.
Yeah.
That's just all that you can do, man. Just get together when you want to get together with the people you want to see and love.
Yeah. I agree.
And that's what you should follow.
Well, we gotta figure out. What ain't nothing to really figure out. Is just more. Craig B, what's happening, homie? I think it's just more about what, because we know pretty much when we get to a certain age what we lean in towards believing in. We know what makes sense to us, no matter who you are. You know what I'm saying? When you reach that age, when I'm not trying to. I promise, I'm not trying to sound fucked up or nothing. But when you reach that age, when you realize, man, Christmas ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it happens. You know what I'm saying? But you still try to get into the festive mood for everybody else, for the children, for the family, for the whatever else. I don't know if it's worth breaking that, because they might, you might mess up something that they was in the spirit or whatever. Or if you just go along with it like we always have.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you get tired of going along with it.
Yeah. As long as you can, as long you go along with it, as long as you can stomach it, man. Like I said, ain't nothing wrong with just standing by your truth and just existing in that, man. That's, if you don't feel comfortable going into a live, no matter who it is or who it's for, and stand by your truth. Stand on that square, man. It's all good. That's at least how I feel about stuff like this. If you can stomach a lie and you can go along with it, fight it out, that's all good too. Do you?
Yeah, and then when if they can't even give us his birthday, you feel me, like his real birthday. No, man, I'm not digging that. I ain't understanding that.
And with the internet, it's harder to lie about a lot of this stuff because people could just start Googling it and seeing it for what it is over time. So you're going to get a smarter society that's not going to be falling for these okie dokes in the future anymore. To be real with you.
Yeah. But so okay, if that happens, what do you think? Because it's not going to get rid of Christmas. It's just going to change the way the kids are looking. You see what I'm saying? The parents probably been told the kids sooner or later, look, ain't no man coming down our chimney. What do you want for Christmas? That's what I see happening a lot now.
You know what it's going to be? Because the world, with all this, like I said, with the internet and all that, a lot of the world going to grow up knowing that Santa isn't real to a lot of people, or Jesus isn't real. And they just going to focus around the retail aspect of it. Like, well, for some reason, this time of the year, retail goes crazy. So then a lot of people exchange gifts, and they start to lose that meaning more and more over time. They're just going to continue to gift exchange it, and maybe probably master something else.
So it'd be you feel like it'd be the gift exchanging without the ceremonial, like.
Right. You see Jesus gone.
Who did?
You see Jesus gone in all this now, for the most part.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. Like, for a long time now, I've been noticing that Christmas don't be about Jesus. Like, it's about presents and shit.
And, over time, they're going to remove Santa, too. So Santa and Jesus are going to be by the wayside by no telling how many years from now. And it's just going to be about the gifts,
Well, at least if they do that, I feel like they'll be telling some truth.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Because kids, Okay, yeah, kids, it's cool for them to imagine a big dude coming down their chimney while they sleep and they ain't even hear it, and he came in and ate the cookies and drank the milk and left presents. Yeah, that shit is fun for kids to think about. But when they actually know the reality of the situation, then they're able to be more thankful to their parents.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So, like when you said, okay, you see Jesus gone out of it already, Santa will be next. Shit, Santa ass should have been first.
How
For
you go?
real.
It's crazy. Because like I said, all this Christmas stuff is just borrowed traditions from multiple people from
Yeah.
back in the day, you know. So if Santa come out, maybe something else gonna come in, and it's hard to tell, man. You know,
Man, you think I'm playing? I seen a whole family of Muslims celebrating Christmas. Yeah,
I believe it.
full fledged.
Yeah,
I told them they needed a pork chop sandwich and quit. You gotta make fun out of shit some kind of way because the shit be confusing.
Yeah. As you see it for what it is, you start putting less thought into it and just kind of just like, whatever, man.
Mm-hmm. And I also don't like when you don't go nowhere on Christmas. Like you don't go, everybody going by the family and going to do this and that. And if it's just Christmas to you. Like I said, you wake up, happy birthday, Jesus, and you keep it moving. Like, hold on, that's me or you making a noise?
I'm on mute.
Hold on. All right, you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Yeah, I don't know what this motherfucker doing. Hit the name, edit audio, stop. All right, we don't know what's going on with that, so there we go. But so look at all the presents, homie. When you go wherever you go, and now the kids gonna be happy, and that's a good thing. But when you look at the presents and then you talk to the parents or the grown-ups or whatever, watch the conversation, dog.
For sure, man. You know what, though? It take a real motherfucker to basically just not fall into that trap. It's like, man, you know how much you got control over your spending power? You don't have to buy into all this. Like, I understand you stressed. I understand, this and that, but you the one that got the money. And you the one that got to give it to somebody else. So it's like, it's not that you're required to, man. You just, that's the thing. You fall into all these tricks and lies is fucking with your pockets at the end of the day.
Not only do you fall in it, the kids already be knee deep in it. So they expecting. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I think that's where majority of us get caught up at. You know what I'm saying? We just trying to make the babies happen or whatever. But it comes a point where, okay,
think about it,
the baby might be mad on Christmas, but come January, I just take him wherever you want to go, let him get whatever you want to get. I try not to put so much emphasis on that day.
you know, the best way I can say it is from even how I see it playing out right now in my head. This is a type
Yeah.
of holiday that holds your kids hostage.
Oh yeah.
You
Oh
know,
yeah.
they hold your. This is the holiday that holds your kids ransom. In exchange, you got to give them money to get your kids back. Otherwise, you know,
Mm-hmm.
it's crazy like that, man. So it's I understand how people can just keep falling into this retail trap because it's perfectly designed at the end of the day. Yeah.
Yeah. It's when I was watching something about it, and when they broke it down, and a certain people who own certain companies, it was very, very clear. You know what I'm saying? What they want, the intentions behind Christmas, and the money grab that it was, like, or that it is. Excuse me.
Yeah, man. It's a holiday, man, where you know everybody, even small businesses, you know, especially if you even not on the grand scale, you know, if you on like these little platforms like eBay or Etsy and you do
Mm-hmm.
type of whatever, you kind of hope to ride the profit wave too in this day.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it's a good
And
and
like,
bad system at the end of the day.
oh yeah, for sure. But my thing is, if it's not Jesus' real birthday, then why can this not be celebrated on any day that we choose? Since we don't have a verification on his birthday, really.
Man, what if I told you like I think this December 25th stuff, that's this Saturnalia stuff I was telling you about. Uh,
Right.
so like if let's just say if you have the ability to be celebrating one thing in disguise of something else, that I think that's what's going on with Christmas. In Christmas, you being duped and you celebrating on the day in the same manner as this other holiday, but you're just not calling it for what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You just everybody still calling it Christmas or still whatever. No, if it's a difference, say the difference. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And that's my thing too. I would like the transparency of the world. I get it, man. Some shit just, you know, fucked up, evil, and all that. But if you tell me what it is, let me choose if I want to fall, you know, mess with it or not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think the kids should have that same opportunity to believe what they want to believe in, and you know what I'm saying? Like I
I
do.
agree.
I think that, huh?
No, I agree with that too. Like if you just be open and honest with what's going on, give people the
Yeah.
opportunity to figure out if they want to mess with it or not themselves. And you could call it for what it actually is. You don't have to hide it behind nothing.
I just don't like tricking these kids, even though I know it make them happy. I know it's Christmas, it do whatever, but I don't like the idea of tricking these children into thinking, like I said, like it's this dude coming down the chimney that's bringing you some shit. When now that's your parents' hard earned money that bought that shit. So I don't
Right.
see why it's wrong for the kids to know that. Like they still gonna love Christmas. They still gonna be in the spirit. They still getting their shit.
Yeah.
But if that's not his birthday, then I need some straightening. Like because yeah, it's gonna change the way I look at Christmas or Kwanzaa or Hanukkah, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it's definitely changing now. Like I don't look at it the same.
Well, you're doing
Like
the
I
right
say, I
thing.
wake up, I say Happy Birthday Jesus, but other than that, I'm not following.
But you're doing the right thing because you equipped yourself with the knowledge of basically these differences and what they mean for the most part, you know. So you don't have to really, because if you don't know his birthday, why even say happy birthday?
That's what I'm saying. How do we not know his birthday? How do we not know his real birthday?
Why would we go along with a lie if we know we don't know his birthday? Like the whole people over time.
Like that's my question. So that's why I'm like Christmas. Like, what are we? What is it really? What are we? Why are we so stressed out and worried about spending? We'll go spend our last dollar on whatever present or whatever when it's not supposed to be for nobody else. If it was supposed to be Jesus' birthday, then you find out it's okay. They said it's not Jesus' birthday. Then what the fuck are we really? So I'm not trying to be whatever. It's this the questions I got. Like, if it's not his birthday, then what are we even? It's like what they just said. Well, oh well, fellas, we've been going with it this long, so let's just keep it December 25th his birthday.
Man, it's the go along, get along gang, man. That's all it is.
Okay, so what book was it that was telling us like Jesus' actual birthday and all that?
What book? The New Testament?
Yeah, whether it was a book or a video or whatever it was.
Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know where that came from. I think it came from, like I said, I think they took that day from another religion, like a pagan religion.
Yeah.
And they put Jesus in front of that pagan religion and said, well, this is his birthday. Knowing that nobody know when his true birthday is. Somebody somewhere back in time put the idea of Jesus on this date for some reason, whatever. I don't know. And they said it was his birthday. I don't get that.
Right.
Yeah. So, but like I said, you're celebrating a holiday that's not Christmas, but it's like it should just be called what it's called. Whatever this pagan holiday is that we're celebrating, just call it for what it is.
Well, do you believe he rose on Easter?
I have a complicated story because with that, I'm not really a New Testament follower. I believe in more of the Torah based, like just those readings. But I'm more spiritual than anything, man. To be real with you, so. I've already gone down so many rabbit holes with this that I don't really believe too much of too many stories on the mainstream.
It's because you weren't looking for the truth.
Man, yeah.
Man, yeah. And like, that's what I'm saying. When you one of those that sought out the truth, or you look for the truth with shit, you would look like you stand out from everybody else because everybody else just, like you said, they just going along to get along. So you will look damn near ancient to them. You look foreign to them when you ask them questions, or you don't really believe. I don't think this happened like that. Like,
yeah, man.
So that you keep your mouth shut and just go. Yeah.
Exactly. You see me. I'm as quiet as a mouse, man, because I you know how you go truth digging and you drive yourself insane. I've turned corners of insanity, and when you try to talk to people about a lot of stuff, it's stuff that basically it's like talking to walls or blank expressions. So. And now a lot of people, as you start digging, that's why they say, hey, man, don't get lost down there. So I've already gotten lost twice. You know what I'm saying? So I just stay quiet, man. I just keep to myself, and I smoke my herb, man, and then I just listen and observe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like, a lot of people be thinking when I'm asking questions, I'm being funny or I'm trying to, poke Jack. Hell nah, I really be wanting to know the shit I'm asking. I
You know,
really be wanting them.
I don't mind, man. I don't mind trying to find what I'm searching for. I be on YouTube a lot, or I mainly, I be in like these like the Google book section. Like they got a section where you can just look through all the books that they scan. And
Yeah.
yeah, I just be, man, asking questions there and seeing what books come up with what, man. It's a lot of stuff out there, man. If you don't mind reading, you'd be surprised. You answer a lot of questions if you ask the right questions. Yeah.
Yo, did you see the Russia opened up they whatever you call it? It's like they
Oh, that
shit,
that
I
next
guess.
level missile thing, like
Nah, it's like they Vatican, like, well, like all the things are, and all of the paintings and all of the things from when Jesus was alive, and they paint the image of him. You got
oh
to
yeah,
see it.
the icons, the Russian icons.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, man.
you seen you seen how every
Yeah,
photograph and everything of Jesus was black.
they all dark skinned. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Man, let me tell you this. I got a theory, man. So, are you familiar with like you know what Ethiopian people look like, right?
yeah.
Like, some, I don't know if you got some at gas stations where you work, where you live, or whatever, or
Oh
in
yeah, yeah.
yeah. So, man, if you really kind of start looking throughout, like a lot of those Russian icons, it looked like those particular people. So, I have a theory that those people used to be in that area and then they migrated into Ethiopia over time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Like all them people and them icons, they look like Ethiopians, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you know, that's just stuff that I've been reading, man. But like I said, it's a lot of stuff out here, man. It's all good to ask questions and just stand on your truth when you find out the truth.
Well, yeah, because when I ask questions, it's not like I'm gonna change what I believe in. I just be curious to know, okay, how did this religion start believing this and following this? Regardless of whatever church or whatever I go to, that's just a thought in my head, because anything that's done with man or man-made or man structured is gonna have mistakes in it. It's going to, you know what I'm saying? So it just got to a point to where I would talk to, you know, retired pastors and retired older cats and stuff, because if I didn't see getting in there and learning nothing, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's some crazy ones out there. I could tell you that much.
Yeah,
Some crazy ones.
because everything ain't what we've been told, man. When it comes down to it, it's so much stuff that's been lied about. It give you every right to question why we do things the way we do it. You're supposed to do
Yeah,
that.
yeah, but what if you don't have it though? You heard
Just
me?
don't have it.
Huh? Hold on. You want to shut this up? What is that noise? Oh damn! Hold up. Okay, you got an attitude. There you go. No, what I was saying was, what do we do when, like I said, these children are excited about everything, but we got to keep this straight face or this fake ass smile, and but they happy though, but we looking at the shit like, okay, how long before I tell them that this, ain't with that. And when you looking at them tearing shit apart and doing whatever they, you don't, it's like it's hard to tell them.
Well,
You
it
see
depends
what
on
I'm
you
saying?
think how deep would they. So let's say, how deep do you let your children get into that before you step in and tell them the truth? That's the question. You know, like Laverne say, she go, my children knew at the earliest age, real young, that there isn't a Christmas. It was Mama Claus and Daddy Claus. I guess her and her husband. If we didn't have the
Hmm.
money to get what they wanted, they couldn't get it. So I mean, just being standing on your square and telling it for what it is, like it is. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that, man. You intervene in this facade as early as possible.
Yeah, yeah, and that's how I feel about it too. You know, but you got people. What up, Alan? You got people that would condemn you or say you wrong just because you learned some new. You know what I'm saying? It's not the textbook shit that they try to push in our face. It's you learn other things and you go okay. And I'm real smart on shit that makes sense to me and shit that don't. So when I see something, I say, okay, he doing this, this and that, okay, and makes sense, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like, but man, as far as having your children, like, and it ain't nothing that we can all could just control all the time. But having them sitting right in front of their computer or right in front of their phone or whatever, they don't even know what they want until they put the phone down and they can talk to you face to face.
Yeah.
So it's just different. Like I said, it's a lot different now. And dude, I'll tell y'all, I ain't gonna say his name. When I went up there to Jackson, and I was staying right there by Jackson State, I met one of the players. Now he went into the pros. He in the pros now. It wasn't like no first round draft pick and nothing. You know how they do Beaumont and Orange and pulled out the school. So yeah, I mean sweaty and everything. Just he ready to watch a movie. So I mean it's little things like that I never forget. But you damn sure gonna miss. Like it ain't no other way around it. You gonna miss it.
Right, right.
So I just don't know. Like I say, when December come around every year, bro, I'm praying for it to go on get by. And that ain't no type of magic or no crazy shit. That's just being
And that's
uh,
what's man, because you get to be honest with you, all you doing is spending December how you want to spend it. The more you get to the way you play this month out, however you want to observe it, that's just all that's what mattered to you, man. And then
yeah,
people
that's
who
it.
reference you and love you, they be like, if they really want to step into your world too, they can understand why you move the way you do around this time of the year. It go both ways.
And
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but even if they didn't, bro, like it wouldn't bother me. It ain't for everybody.
Right, right, right. True.
That's just how I look at it. It ain't for everybody. So, but man, I'm gonna let you get off here. I'm gonna we might as well figure out what we're gonna do for this Christmas Eve stuff. I'm gonna try to be festive.
Already, man. You take it easy now, man. Appreciate you, and I'll let you later.
Already home. Yeah, man, we gonna get this day started. It's Christmas Eve. It's kids everywhere. Yeah, they want their stuff. I know y'all going through it too. Y'all can't go on lie and act like you ain't. You lying. Hey man, make sure y'all hit the like button or the dislike button, whichever one y'all want. I really don't care. YouTube just cares about interaction. Uh, Subscribe if you are not subscribed. And hey, man, it's Christmas Eve. We taking all donations, man. The Cash App is right there on the screen. Uh, the the Cash App is right there on the screen. Uh, the y'all know how to do super chats and super stickers, and y'all know how to do more shit than I do. I don't know. Y'all know how to do this shit better than me, but I promise y'all, I'm gonna be more consistent with this shit, man. I don't want y'all to take this shit the wrong way. It's just when the money don't add up to the time you spending on something, you have to look. Grown folks know what I'm talking about, especially grown men that got children and responsibilities and everything else. You're gonna go, no matter how much I love this and how much I love music and how much I love, entertaining. It costs money to do. I think I said this a couple nights ago. Like, I just need y'all to understand. I'm only gonna go as far as y'all take. Yeah, that's just the truth. These other rappers and other niggas could lie to y'all. It don't work like that. You go as far as your support system take you. But I get it. They trying to make sure my support system ain't got a penny in their pocket with this Christmas. They're not playing. Retail stores and everything else. I'm telling you, they making money hand over fist right now. They wait for this time of year. So with that being said, I get it, man. I get it. Trust me, I get it. They gotta figure out another way. Don't accomplish much hustle and grind. Yeah. I mean, that's just that. But you also have people, which one time, I'm gonna do a show one time when I'm just showing y'all the emails and the DMs and how many people can sit there and say, "Hey man, when you gonna drop something new, man? When you gonna go ahead and shoot the video and do this and do that?" And I really will. I don't be trying to be mean, but you just gotta put stuff in the context. I look at the name, and it's very easy to go see if I never got a cash out, a super chat, a super sticker from this person. 75% of the answer is no. So you could say you rock with me, you could say you fuck with me in my music, but that's not when it show. That's not how you grow. That's not how your channel grow. That's not how you get most even if you ain't got no money, you like the video, comment on it, subscribe, and share it. All those are free. All that's the shit that YouTube care about when it come down to interaction. Now, when you getting your super chats and your super stickers and your cash app, that's when you got your Kwame Browns and your I don't know, I'm trying to think of other ones as well. You will see it on the screen. Super chat after super chat after super sticker after super sticker, and this one just became a member, and that one just became a member, and it's cash app after cash. Like, yeah, salute to them boys. They getting it in. They're, what would you call it? I don't want to say fan. It's not fan base. Is not the word. They're immediate. Yeah, they're immediate supporters or whatever that really want to see it work. They want to see it. It's that's a beautiful thing. But like I said the other night, I take the stairs. You know what I'm saying? It might take longer for me to make whatever to do whatever with. But the thing is, it will get done. You know what I'm saying? Like, just stop asking me when I'm gonna drop something else. If you know you ain't you ain't helped nothing. You ain't even do the free shit. You ain't hit the like button or the dislike button. You didn't even share the video. You ain't it's come on, man. Come on. You gotta have grounds to ask questions and do stuff like that. Just think about it. Everybody on here grown men, grown women. This should make plenty of sense to you. Like, yeah, you got the. I don't think boys be realizing you can just go straight to their shit and pull them up, like their page or whatever, and just pull them right up. Like, everything about them be right there. So, the hate that's involved in it is real than a motherfucker. That's all I can tell you. The hate that is, the hate that is involved with this shit is some of the most feminine hate and beef you could think of, because it is what it is. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. But with that being said, man, y'all know what to do, man. If you rocking with me, y'all know where the super stickers at. Y'all know where the super chats at. Y'all see the cash out if you rocking with me. Other than that, man, I'll try and come back later. We'll see if this money matching up with these videos, since I gotta be consistent. I'm a hustler, man. I don't want 2 + 2 is folding me very easy. If it ain't making no sense, then yeah, that's when I disappear for a little while and just go do what I'm doing. But it is a lot going on with little dudes in Dallas, and I'm finna be in Dallas. I'm finna fly out there. But yeah, it is funny to see that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's all good though. I'll pull up on. But I'm about to get off here. I think we made. Who was that? Who was that sent us super chat? I think that was Yank. Shout out, Yank. Appreciate you, homie. We wouldn't have got no chicken broth in here, let alone soup, if you wouldn't have came through. It was either Yank or Alvin but yeah, that was Yank, I think. Shout out to you, homie. I know. I already know. It ain't no easy shit to get on and just try and run on your own, but it's very possible. It's very possible. Like, I'd have to talk to you off of here so you can understand. Like, bro, that's all you gotta do is do that. Yeah, it's all computer rated science and all that shit now. Like, I'll show you when I get on here tomorrow, whatever, man. I'm gonna go find value in content, teach me how to fish, and I'll pay you to give me some good music and introvert. Yeah, very true. But yeah, it's time for me to lay it down. Chat dry as hell. When you making no money right now, everybody might as well just get off and just smoke something and try and figure out how you gonna get your money back from this weekend next week, because you spent it all on Christmas. So with that being said, man, like I said, motherfucker want to fuck with me, my cash app is on the screen. My cash app in the description. My PayPal in the description. All that shit. The Bandcamp in the description, where you can click on that and hear all the songs you want to hear. Like that is, yeah, it's popping. It's just being able to get the right people out. That's all. You know, drawing the traffic. That's it. What you think about it? P say you going to bed, so I'm gonna go my ass to bed. So y'all know what it is. Long live Pimp Chad, man. I am. How